Good evening. How's everybody? The weather is atrocious. The weather there, everyone. I'm only after coming back there at 9 o'clock there. But just before 9. Just a few minutes before 9. So, let's put it this way. It wasn't as wet as the other night, but still was a good bit soaking. So, you know. You know. Yeah, it's not the best weather to be doing anything in kind of. So hopefully, maybe it's supposed to be taken up, give or take, what I'm hearing in the weather forecasting. But should look, I met and couldn't tell you anything. So I'm just looking for fire here. No, that's fine. That's no, just making sure I had the yoke. Didn't know where, but I had it on my desk a while ago, and I put it back over there, just making sure to put it in the right place. Yeah, I have everything in the right place in it. So I'll be looking forward later on, and I wouldn't know where to put it. Mm-hmm. So there you go. So yeah, there's a game coming out this Friday, so it should be good. So we'll be in business this Friday now. What day is today? We might do a gaming stream later on this evening, maybe. I still did a fire simulator thing. We could do, but hello, Mission Accomplished. How did your death disappointment go? Hope everything. I hope everything went well. You know the way when your skin gets wet, the skin comes off. That's just peeling off whatever bits of skin. I hate that when your skin gets so wet. I know. That's good. As long as it's not in any pain or anything, because I know I've seen people suffer with toothache and things like that, and it's dreadful. And thankfully, I never suffered with any toothache. Obviously, I had gum buyers once before in my mouth, which was awful. One time I had a gum buy in my mouth and I couldn't close my mouth, like a calcium. Yeah, well, don't worry, we'll all work out anyway. But yeah, one time I gum buy in my lower, like, and I couldn't close my jaw. I had to keep my jaw open all the time. So I know how it feels because it's not for whoever thing ending in the mouth. But that was a boil kind of. Well, it would be gum boil, but it was a very awkward spot to come by. I think they had to cut it or something. They cut it with something. Because they went to the depth as well and they cut it with something. Well, they put something on. I can't remember what they did. I was young at the time. I was 6 years old at the time. The only thing I remember is I was taken out of school. I was basically there for only 2 hours in school, national school at the time, because we started school at 9. Went in for 9. Like, went out at 11. We left at 11, so I had the rest of the day off. So that's the only thing I remember about it. Yeah, especially in the mouth. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know what they did that time. I think they put either cut it or something like. Because it wasn't like in my gum, like up in my gum. It was on my jaw, kind of in the back of my jaw where you put your back. So no, I had to go to the dentist about it. I don't remember because I was 6 years old. I probably did. My mother probably did. Because when you're 6, you don't have a clue what you're doing. But I remember going to the dentist and about it. It was that bad. I had it for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. So like it didn't go away. It was there for 3 or 4 weeks, and then I had to go to the dentist. And then after that, I don't know what he gave me. He gave me something because it was, I don't know what's even a boil. I'm just assuming it was a boil. Because oftentimes I get maybe boilers on my lips, inside my gums, which is people usually get them anyway, every once in a while. But it was in an awkward. I don't know how to describe it. It was in a very awkward place. Even the dentist said it was a very awkward place because I couldn't close my jaw basically because it was hurting me to close my jaw. Did you clean the gut? Yeah, I was out cleaning the gutters earlier on. and it was nuisance fucking the thing leaves. As soon as I wouldn't mind, but as soon as I lifted the stuff out, the leaves and the branches or whatever bullshit was in it, they were blowing back in basically with the wind. So because tomorrow I go and it'd be basically the same again, because the wind was blowing leaves everywhere and oh Jesus. But anyway, they're empty for the night now. Because you can see, because the only thing was in one of the drains, right, there was a big pool of water, like, beside it, because they couldn't go in because the drain was blocked because it was covered in leaves and branches and all that bullshit. So, well as soon as they moved the stuff, the water could run into the drain, and there's no puddle now there, which is good. But tonight it's raining, you see. Oh no, we're not talking about that. Like the branches fall off the tree, right? Like the trees are above the road. Like the trees are above the road, right? And the drains are here. Like take for example, this is the branches up here, right? This is the branches my hand is. The branches are here and they're falling down on top of the drain. So even just small bits of branches and leaves and things, and they're falling down on top of the drain. So I can't really cut them back because they'll probably just, they'll probably all just come back on anyway. But it's that time of year, with the leaves are low and everything. But it just come down literally. So it's not really anything you can do. You can lift it out of the drain. That's really all you can do. But it'd be like that tomorrow because the weather there tonight. And see, when the water does move too, the water when it goes into the drain, when it's going along the side of the road, right, it brings all the stuff that's on the side with it, like leaves and different things, stones and things like that. And that all builds up on the top of the drains and blocks the drain. Because I couldn't open the drain because I don't have the thing to open it. But I done that, and that took me a while. Because I went to about 30 of them, and I done 30 of them now. Hello, Thomas. But yeah, I done 30 of them, and then I went out and done other things. What am I doing? Oh, so I just have something in the background, so don't mind me. Let's check. I'm watching Kip Oga. He's a Twitch streamer. I don't know if you know who he is. You might know him. I just came in there at 9 o'clock and I seen he was live and I said I'll just put it on and see what he's up to. You probably again. I just described what he does. He basically, scam calls and things like that. He basically just does a bit of trolling with them. Basically, he just wastes their time. Basically, in weird and funny ways. They do work. He has a YouTube channel too, so do look him up. I suppose you haven't heard of him. He's about 3 million subscribers on YouTube, and I don't know. It has over 2 million on Twitch. Does he? Yeah. Because and then TikTok and all that. I don't know how many he has. I know he has a TikTok. He's an Instagram. He's all that. He's Twitter. So he probably has about 50 million probably followers on all platforms, which is insane. Imagine that one person has 50 million. But yeah, probably so. I might be a bit exaggerated. Maybe 40 million. I don't really know. 30 million maybe. But it's a lot anyway. Let's put that way. I guess we speak here on Twitch now. Is 9,000 people watching. So he's a big enough Twitch streamer now. Yeah, going on 10,000. What if it's something fell out? Oh, what's happening here? Oh yeah, I meant to look it up there, yeah. Something was emailed to me. I meant to look it up on my phone. That's what I knew it was on my phone for some reason. Let me see, I had to look it up. Just give me 2 seconds to see what this is about. What's this time? Ooh, my pen's gone. My cousin was living on. I don't know Keith Woods, so I don't know him, so. You probably know him better than I do, I don't know. Yeah, the Democrats seem like they're doing better than I thought they would do. In terms of the Senate. Yeah. I mean to talk with the Elon Musk team too. when I get around to it this evening. Yeah, I better do that this evening when I have a chance. Get it done. What day is tomorrow? Thursday. See Friday evening maybe I might go down and get my hair cut because I meant to do that last week and I didn't get around to it. Like I do need a haircut. Sorry, I'm just putting it randomly. I'm just thinking in my head. Might the other Friday evening, yeah, when I finish work. I can see better, yeah. Yeah, I think I do that. Well, do you mean the headdress? I don't actually know. I might just, I suppose whichever one I come across. I just gonna go into any random one every once in a while. So I kind of just wait and see. But I say I go into one of them in the town on Friday. I don't know. Whatever. I don't really. I honestly couldn't even share. I just usually go into them and say, "Give me whatever." Whatever they take, and do whatever goes on. What has this got to do with me, Thomas? I said to you before. I don't know. I don't know what this has got to do with me. You know. I have no. I don't even know what you're talking about. To be totally honest. So you're kind of preaching to the choir. I'm not gonna lie to you. I literally don't have a clue what you're talking about. I don't know anything about it. So yeah, I might just be totally honest with you. So I don't know what I can tell you. And I kind of don't really want to know either. Totally honest, Thomas. Um, like I hope I don't mean to offend you, Thomas, but I literally don't know him. I never spoke to him in my life. I've heard him before, obviously, but basically what you're telling me is, what do I need to know that for? Not, that's what I'm trying to say. If that makes any sense. Like I don't mean to be mean or anything. I don't mean to sound like no. Of course you're allowed to talk to me about things, but you know. But anyway, Friday night we'll be playing a game. Hello, Sean. Good to see you again. So yeah, definitely Friday we'll be playing that game. I have to order one and things. What is this Thursday? So yeah, Friday evening we see. Hopefully by that time I'll have yeah, Friday evening. So that should be fun enough. I'm following a bit of it. Yeah, I followed a bit of it. I know. What was the latest? I know Marjorie Taylor Greene, the Republican Marjorie Taylor in South Carolina, got in. That's what I heard. You wait and see. Wait and see. I'm not going to spoil it yet. Wait and see. You can take a guess, but I'm not going to say yes or no. It's basically just a surprise. Basically, you see when the time comes. I don't want to spoil it yet because people be like, "Oh God, this is actually very cool." Because people be like, literally straight away, "This is cool." Like nobody would expect it. They'd be like, "This is the coolest game this year," you know. So I don't want to spoil it because people are like, "Oh my God, this is actually good," and it'll be good fun to see what I have to say about it. But yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yeah, she got in. Who like the fellow I was talking about everyone, but the person in Philadelphia who had a stroke there a few months ago. He's a Democrat. I can't think of his name. He's a Beard. I can't think of his name. I know him to see, but he got in. But it was very close. It was about 1% different. I know in one place in America, I can't think what state it is, but I think they have to have a re-election or something like that because I think it's too close to call or something like that. Again, I haven't really. That's as much as I know at the moment. I know the Republicans were estimated to get more seats. Like they were supposed to get 30 more seats than the Democrats. That was what projected at the beginning of the election, right? It's going to be by about 10 to 15 now instead of 12. So I don't even know what babe station is. What is that? Is that a radio station or something? Yeah. Well, that's all I know about the general, the mid US midterms. I don't know why they call them mid. They should just call it election. It's the midterms and turn. But it'd be interesting to see what happens. Instead over to the fat lady singing, so we wait and see what happens. Oh, and George, yeah, that's it, yeah. So that's it, yeah. So they'll probably do that soon, yeah. Thank you. I knew it was in one state, I couldn't think of the name, but so it probably depends on that state who will get in, because it'll be all kind of down to who controls the House and the House of Representatives and Congress and things. Because, as I said, the Republicans were projected to have 30 seats. Now it looks like there'll be about 10 to 15. Oh, it's in the middle, yeah. Well, it's supposed to be right there because Joe Biden's there about 2 years now, isn't it? When was Donald? 2020, the general first election, wasn't it? 2020, yeah. So, yeah, and then you have 2 more years because 2022 is next year. 2024 is the next presidential election in America. The Irish, I could see I would get confused sometimes with the Irish presidency. But the Irish presidency is a bit different. Very lot different, actually, excuse me. There for a long time. Every 6 years. 31 which? Oh, which? No, it was definitely in 2020, wasn't it? The first actual election. The US president, yeah. I can't really remember. Because that's 2 years ago. Who will win the next year? I don't know. I know the one, yeah. I suppose I kind of knew that. I wanted DeSantis would kind of. He's very popular, and the Republicans are very popular in California, Florida, sorry, California. But yeah, they're very popular down there. So I kind of, no surprise there. I don't mind him. That's I agree with some things he says. With other things, I kind of iffy on it. But yeah, who would I vote for? Like, if I was in America, I don't actually even know. It depends. I don't know. I don't know who would vote for, and like if it was in America, I don't actually know. Because it's kind of America at the moment. It's kind of just it's a bubble waiting to explode. I hate to say it, but it is a bubble waiting to explode. Eventually, there will be some kind of civil war or something. Like it is building up. Because political violence is increasing in the United States by all sides, and you see yourself. It's building up, and it's building up. Tensions building up every day of the week. So eventually, that's going to spill over in some kind of capacity. So, I don't know how you would. I don't know who could really stop it. I think they're on an inevitable collision course. In terms of the next and second American Civil War, as far as I can see. Oh, she the one the media don't like. The media absolutely hate one post in America. There's a Republican senator, governor, I think. A Republican governor, I can't think of it. Ohio, isn't it? It's the governor of Ohio, the one that's won for the governor. It might not be Alabama, but there's the media absolutely hate in America. I can't think of it. I don't know about Alabama. I don't know. In Aaron, like in terms of local election or presidential election, I don't even know who's going. Like I don't know who's going for the presidential election here. Who is going next? Because again, I haven't heard anybody put their name forward. I'm assuming Michael. Well, I don't know will he won again. Don't think he will probably because he'd be very old by that time. He'd be nearly probably 90 by the time his next presidential term ends. But I don't know. I suppose when the time people say they put the name down and saying I'm going for it. I'm assuming Sean Gallen might go again, but I don't know. Peter Casey could go again. Again, I just don't know. I suppose I have to wait and see the presidential election is going to win. And now it's on the same place, different place. I think so. Yeah, I think it is. So I know what to see. I know what to see in the TV and online and things. I know what to see. It's hard to remember all the senators and things like that. But there's so many of them you get confused who you're talking about and what state and where. Because there's a bigger place than Ireland now. It's hard to remember everybody. If that makes any sense, I'm sure you would agree. It's hard to keep track on everybody. Let's see. So yeah. I actually, even though I never heard of her saying she's going, like, she's confirmed that she's going in the next election. You know, like we have to kind of wait and see because again, you never know what can come up tomorrow because there's still 2 years. Well, it's not actually 2 years. When is the fight? Can't remember. It's a 2025. It is. Isn't it? 2025, 2026. Not two. No, because the general election 2024 and local authority election 2024. So I think it's after that, sometime 2025, 2026. Ooh. I spoke to her. She's interesting one. I know, but I need the official report of it. Basically, her saying it to OT, and going. You know. Because again, she could change her mind. Again, people change their mind overnight. You know yourself. But we wait and see because again, there's a few years away. Oh no, I believe that you were talking to her. Yeah, I believe that you were talking to her. I don't know. I hardly doubt she would know now. Like even if I was going for president now in the morning, take for example, I wouldn't make that decision yet. I would wait until the year before that, at most. I wouldn't make it a years in advance, because again, I could be dead if I was going for presidency in say 4 years time, right? You could be dead. God forbid, you could be dead that year. You could be dead that week before the election. Again, you don't know where you're going to be. So, you can't really just make huge plans, because again, you never know what could happen. That's the thing. I know, but it kind of depends on the public. At the end of the day, you can nominate everybody, but it's kind of up to the public to decide. But she could win, but I don't know which. She probably wouldn't get in. I don't know. It depends. And it's hard to know at the moment. Well, I don't know. I know. We have to wait and see, Sean. That's all I can say. But it'd be interesting to see another time. Oh, I know she did win big, but it's a whole different kettle of fish when you're going for the presidency. It's a whole different kettle of fish. Like, not many people here fucking even know what the European Parliament is. Nobody passes any marks in MEPs. Nobody listens to them in this county or anything like that. Like, they're literally irrelevant in terms of the general political scale. Literally, nobody in Cavan cares about them or goes to them about anything. It's usually they always care about the TDs and senators and things. Not really MEPs. I never got like Luke McFarlane talked to a few times when he was an MEP. But before that, I never talked to an MEP about anything. I got blocked by Mick Wallace on yeah, it used to be yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, but I kind of yeah. I spoke to him once or twice when he was an MVP, but yeah, I did when he was an MVP. Yeah, but that's a good while ago now. But see, he stopped being an MVP a few years ago. But yeah, that's true. I forgot about that actually. No, but Luke Flanagan blocked me. Not Luke Flanagan. Sorry. What do you call the girl with the pig top? It's Mick Daly, Mick Wallace, isn't it? Sorry, Luke Mick Wallace, isn't it? Mick Wallace blocked me in Twitter. Yeah, Wallace, yeah. Oh, I know, but it's different when it comes to the presidency because people really technically would care in terms of the presidency. You know, more than the European Parliament. I think people just go in and vote and just put anybody's name down. Because I haven't heard of anybody in Cavan ever give a shit about an MEP, to be totally honest. It's just the way I see it. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but I know them in the European Parliament. I don't know anything more than that. So I couldn't tell you any more than that. I was flip those to appropriate. Well, I suppose he was elected by the people, so it doesn't really matter if it's appropriate. But well, I suppose it's not my constituency, but in the MAP and European Parliament constituency. But I suppose it's up to his constituency if they think he's fit enough. He's literally relevant. I never hear of him anymore. So I don't know much about him. So I don't know what he does in the European Parliament, what they say in the European Parliament. Because again, they're so distant and literally nobody hears what they do and what they're saying in Europe and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Compared to Darlene, oh, you know, people listen to that. You know, I don't listen to the European Parliament. I just find it idiotic. To be totally honest. So. It could be for. Oh, no, I wasn't. No, I wouldn't be interested in the European Parliament. No, I wouldn't be interested. I wouldn't be interested in the slightest of it. I was asked multiple times to go up to Darlene, but I will at some point. Yeah, I'd be interested going around Darlene, but I was in the hours of you. So I will go up to Darlene. Would I be more interested in Darlene now than Shannon? And it would be than the European Parliament, if that makes sense. Ooh, must be controller. Ooh. Do a stretch. But yeah, do you walk in the European Parliament just randomly? Because I thought you walked in. Yeah, you said it to me one day what you walked in. I couldn't remember. See, so many bloody people have to remember. But no, I'd be fine still, Sean. I wouldn't be interested in it. To be totally honest with you, I might as well say it straight. I would not be interested in the slightest in the European Parliament. Excuse me, sorry. What day is today? It's I know plenty of people walking here, but yeah, I got you. No, but I wouldn't be interested in it. Not gonna lie. I will someday accept the one for Darlene, but because a few TDs asked me to show me around personally, but I will do it at some stage. It's Cavan Week. It's Cavan Week. It's not really Cavan. It's Cavan Colin. That's what they're calling it. June the 23rd to the 26th. Yeah. I won't be doing too much for it, but that's what's happening at the moment. And they're doing. It won't be Cavan Day as far as I know. They're just going to call it Cavan Colin. So that's what it's going to be called. Yeah, but I don't know whether we could, to be totally honest with you. I don't know where we do it. I think we won't do anything really at all. We might do giveaways and things like that, but we could just randomly pick names and probably get say things. But I don't think we do much more than that. As far as I know, but again, we have to wait and see. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Let me see now for that. Oh, I pressed something I shouldn't have probably pressed. Oh, that's fine. Sorry, I pressed something that I thought I messed up everything there. That's fine. So yeah, I just clicked by mistake. Clicked something. Shouldn't have, because I might have messed up my settings because it was on the settings thing by mistake. Let me see. Everything is safe. Yeah. So yeah. Jesus, everybody's another email. Let's see. What's this now? Jesus, I get any more emails tonight? Jesus, we might as well stay at home. Might as well not go live. Too many fucking emails. Yeah, sorry, I'm just waiting for it and looking. I haven't missed anything now. I'm just making sure. I'm doing multitasking, looking up and looking down, looking everywhere. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, anything else, anybody? Sorry. I wasn't paying attention over there. That's fine. I caught up with all of them. I know what they're about and I know that. That's fine. As long as I know what's happening. That's the thing. I should log on to my PS5. I think we might do 11 or so. We stay here until 11. And I think we might just do a bit of the fire simulator. Or maybe we will. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll stay here until 10:30 probably. And we'll see what we do. Because we still haven't finished that fire simulator. But it's just that sometimes the missions do kind of piss me off. I'm not going to like it. So. But anyway, this game we get Friday. I'm going to play a lot of it. I can tell by looking at it, it's going to be good. Like, I didn't know what the Call of Duty, to be totally honest with you, was it going to be any good, the Call of Duty. And I was proven right, it wasn't going to, I didn't enjoy it at all. So, that's why, yet we're not going to play it again. Unless I'm given €1 million by the developers to go and play it again. Actually, sorry, they make it 4 million or whatever, do you? You know. It's not worth my time. I'm going to probably even uninstall it. I won't uninstall it yet. I give it time before I uninstall it. I give it time before I uninstall it because I'm just... It's not my cup of tea. Actually, no, I'm going to delete it now. Don't worry. I'm clicking everything but the thing fucking I want to do. Delete. Yes. Yowdy. That gives me a bit more space on it. I hate the fucking storage things. I wish there was no such thing as it. It's a bit of a nuisance, isn't it? I might just, when I'm sitting here, I might just do a bit of just mess around and fuck around. Crusader Kings 3 is only 3 gigabytes. Like, I didn't think about it. Hmm. Let me see. I just fuck around on that. I do have it in here. Very fancy. Just play it in the background, so I'm not here. If there's anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just going to chill at the moment. Let me see. Kind of feel like playing. Who? Destroy Humans. Why does that have an update? That's a gigabyte of an update. What the fuck? I'll probably add in something to it. Maybe I don't know. I might check it out later on, just when I'm off stream, just to see. Because it's actually surprised. I didn't think there'd be anything added. Maybe the fixing bugs or something. But it's been out a good while. Oh sure, I just remembered something. I have to make a review on editing them all. Like I think I did back in the day. Because obviously I'm going to be very fucking biased. I will admit that. But I think it'd be good fun because I actually enjoy the game. And I wish to make a part 2 would be fucking yowdy with it. Excuse my language, but actually I would play that to that. Like literally be non-stop just selling them all too if they released it. Yeah, I'm just going to check and see that time I uploaded the Call of Duty review. It didn't really get much views, yeah. Unfortunately. Game and shit. News and politics. I hate the tags, they always go back, they always fucking are. Nuisance to keep updated. Oh, it is that, okay. It's okay. Oh. Oh. Love. Actually, just 1 second. We could do something on Ellie now. Maybe not tonight, but. Novice correct the film wheels or landmarks. Yeah, there's a few things we could do in adding the more side things. We might actually do that. Not tonight, but. Or maybe. I'm debating. Like, I still have that fire simulator to play. You know what? Fuck it. We play Adding the War tonight. We're going to do the camp. We're going to do look for things. We're going to do a bit of treasure hunt. Might as well. Might as well. And he'll be back in 1 second. So yeah, when I just went down to make, I'm going to make tea. I think we do that landmark thing. Let me just see. I have to get to the toy. How many do I have? A 13 out of 48. We could do that and then do the way of things. That could bring us up into. It'd be better than sitting here doing nothing, I suppose. I suppose makes me confused and that. Oof, I'm good. With our life. Ah, yeah, I agree. That's good, Brendan. I agree. Hello, Tony. I'm going to go down and get myself a cup of tea. I have a few neighbours over tonight. They were over for Kelly. So when I came home, they were there. So they're here having a Kelly. I was going to bring up my tea machine, but I can't bring it up because they're here. And they actually used the tea machine downstairs for tea. So we can't actually even take it up. There's a few neighbours come over having a cup of tea. They stopped by for a Kelly. They were coming from Mass earlier on. It was half-8 mask. Oh no, but they're having it down. They have it down there, so I'm not going to go interrupt. So they're chatting away among themselves. So I'm not going to go barging in and taking the tea machine. But yeah, I make one now. I'm down there with them making it now at the moment. Actually, they're making it for me because they're buns and things. So there's a big Kelly going on. They're coming from half-8 mass, so. The still is half-8, but anyway. I think they're finished. Just 1 second, Tony. Back in 1 second, and everybody else. Just give me 2 seconds. Ooh. But click the white thing. Yeah, I have mine ready. They made it for me, so it's nice. They haven't buns. I could have took it. They bought buns with them, but they went down to the shop before it closed and bought buns before they came. So I'll not take any of them. I'm fine for tonight anyway. I'll be probably soon going anyway. But anyway, I get it later. I get some of the ones because usually the late ones here. I know they come from Kelly. So I think we'll go over to the PS5 now in a second. I think that's what we do. We go over to the PS5. For the time being, yeah, because actually, just give me 1 second. Check something before I do anything. If I had a brain, I would be dangerous. What day is today? Is today Thursday? What fucking hell is it? It's Wednesday. Okay, yeah, we go live. We're going to do early now. That's fine. I have to do it, yeah. I'm gonna do. I have to look up the thing on my tablet. Same time. So, oh, we do it. We'll play it. Get ready to start. My microphone is on, isn't it? Is it? Ooh, I'm clicking on everything but the fucking thing. Headset. Yeah. Right. I think we'll go on to Ellie Noel. So we'll be back in 2 seconds. For Ellie Noel.